For most people, hitting the $1 million mark feels like crossing the ultimate finish line. It suggests a life of permanent luxury, upgrading to first class, ignoring price tags, and finally leaving financial stress behind. Treating raw market investments like a guaranteed paycheck is a dangerous gamble. The stock market doesn't provide the steady, predictable salary of a career. While your portfolio might soar by 25% in a good year, extreme volatility can wipe those gains out before you have a chance to spend them. In 2018, the market delivered a series of negative returns that left many retirees staring at their statements in disbelief. Without a shield, a bad year for the market translates directly into a vanishing vacation budget or a compromised lifestyle. Even when the market is stable, inflation acts as a silent force, systematically eroding the purchasing power of your assets. It is a constant downward pressure on the value of every dollar you have saved. You can see this erosion in the price of a basic candy bar. What used to cost 50 cents now frequently runs over $2. This price creep targets static wealth, devaluing your nest egg every year you are in retirement. Because of this combination of market swings and rising costs, $1 million has lost its status as a symbol of absolute wealth. The real question is how much reliable annual income that million actually produces. To prevent retirees from ever hitting zero, the financial industry relies on a standard mathematical formula known as the 4% withdrawal rule. Taking a 4% cut of $1 million portfolio yields an initial annual income of $40,000. To maintain your lifestyle as prices rise, the rule requires slight incremental increases. If inflation hits 3%, your year 2 withdrawal climbs to $41,200. This formula holds up under strict conditions. You must maintain a 50-50 split between stocks and bonds, and the math is calibrated for a 30-year retirement. For many, $40,000 a year feels surprisingly thin. It is a figure that covers basic needs, but often falls short of the golden years luxury many retirees expect. This is where Social Security serves as an essential secondary pillar. The average annual benefit adds $21,600 to a retiree's private savings, providing a foundation private accounts alone struggle to match. Combining that $40,000 withdrawal with average Social Security benefits brings the total gross yield to $61,600 per year. While $61,000 sounds like a solid baseline, it remains highly vulnerable to longevity risk, the simple fact that humans are living longer and more unpredictable lives. A 65-year-old can expect to live another 2 decades, but because that is only an average, half of all retirees will live longer. Stretching $1 million over 35 or 40 years requires intense withdrawal discipline. The most immediate danger, however, is sequence of returns risk, the luck of the draw regarding when you choose to retire. Experiencing a major market crash early in retirement creates a devastating double whammy. You are forced to sell assets at their lowest value just to fund daily life, causing permanent portfolio damage. Retirees shield themselves by maintaining a cash buffer, several years of expenses in stable savings. This allows them to spend cash during a market downturn, rather than selling stocks at a loss, giving the portfolio a chance to rebound. Without these cash buffers and a strict adherence to withdrawal rates, the combination of a long life and a poorly timed market crash can easily lead to a portfolio's total failure. Moving from a theoretical $61,000 income to a real-world lifestyle requires accounting for a series of forced deductions. Taxes vary wildly depending on your account type. Traditional IRAs treat every withdrawal as ordinary taxable income, while Roth accounts allow you to take your money tax-free since you paid the IRS upfront. Even if you aren't withdrawing cash, standard portfolio maintenance, like dividend payments and rebalancing, triggers annual tax obligations that eat into your total returns. Geography is another massive variable. State-level taxes and regional housing costs can make a $60,000 budget feel comfortable in one town and completely insufficient in another. Healthcare costs are perhaps the most aggressive liability, often outstripping general inflation. Medicare provides a foundation, but expensive gaps in long-term care and prescription coverage often require significant out-of-pocket spending. Failing to calculate for taxes, location, and medical emergencies can quickly turn $1 million nest egg into a source of constant financial stress. To see if this math works, we use the replacement ratio, the ultimate benchmark for retirement readiness. Most financial planners suggest aiming for 70 to 80% of your pre-retirement income to maintain your current standard of living. This comparison shows the reality of a $1 million portfolio. If you earned $75,000 while working, a $61,000 retirement income hits that 80% target perfectly. High earners accustomed to six-figure salaries and premium lifestyles will find this exact same math results in a significant and uncomfortable downgrade. A $1 million nest egg provides the financial flexibility to absorb life's unexpected curveballs, like a sudden home repair or a health crisis, without jeopardizing your basic security. Ultimately, $1 million combined with Social Security offers a statistically probable path to a stable middle-class retirement. It's a secure outcome, provided you manage risks and abandon the myth of infinite wealth.